Before the break, we shared some examples of the heated disagreements between Taylor County leadership and the Veterans Service Office. While the attorney the county's insurance company assigned to review these complaints didn't say whether any of these behaviors were truly harassment, he said the conflicts make one issue perfectly clear.
Well, I was again accused of abusing my power. It has nothing to do with power. There's just proper procedures.
It's those characterizations, along with all complaints and interactions the attorney Taylor County's insurance company assigned, reviewed through VSO Shelley Shaw's resignation. He noted Shaw's attempt to organize veterans in favor of her employment contributed to the dysfunction. The petty complaints often constituted micromanaging, but also that Sherman's statements that the VSO should be able to run their office as they see fit is also not legally correct. He says there was a lack of understanding of the proper roles of department heads, county supervisors, and the county administrative coordinator. In January, the attorney held a boardsmanship training for those roles. All but 2 board members attended, one of the 2 being Lewis. He says he had a doctor's appointment that day, but he reviewed the slides and attorney's assessment.
I don't know what he talks about managing it. I've been chairman of quite a few different committees, and as chairman, some committees or some departments, it happens more than others. They seek my advice or I seek theirs. I go in and I talk to the department head. It's not, I don't ever tell them how to run it.
Dan Judnick, who was in the VSO role for 5 months, disagrees with how Lewis characterizes his interactions.
But there was a deep cultural misogyny that came from really, basically, it came from the committee chair and also from the county board chair.
Misogyny in that apparently I think women are lesser than men. No, no, not ever. Are some of them underpaid? You bet. So are some of our male employees underpaid compared to the scale of private employees.
When I first got the job, I don't know how many people told me, oh, things will be better now that you're in there, you're a man. Yeah, I'm just going like, oh, okay. You know.
Like committee members?
Or? Not committee members. People that were on the fringe, people within the county, other employees, other people that were, you know, close to the situation. I got that more times, and I'm just like, you've got to be kidding me. Is there a wall around Taylor County or what?
Judnick says he left because he felt like the committee hired him thinking he would align with committee members like Lewis. But Judnick didn't like what he saw in the county. So Sherman was running the office solo again, alleging harassment continued. The county denies that characterization. County HR and email records indicate Sherman was involved in the hiring process of her new boss. Sherman believes she should have been included more. A committee member who felt the same way resigned following the most recent VSO hiring, saying in an email to the county, quote, "We have failed once again, failed to do the right thing, failed to support veterans of Taylor County," end quote. Lewis countered that they now have a strong, capable woman in that office, evident by her job interview.
She said, "You'll just have to excuse me, I'm very nervous." And I said, "Don't be scared." She quickly corrected me. She said, "I didn't say I was scared, I said I was nervous." And okay, I sat back in my chair. You know, and that's who the committee voted for.
In April, the county hired Navy veteran Sheila Wondrow as VSO. Sherman abruptly quit while on personal leave in May. Nearly a week before resigning, she filed disability and age-related discrimination complaints against the county with the state and federal employment agencies.
It just tore me apart. It is, I'm sorry, dear, but it tore me apart when she left.
The county answered Tuesday that it hired Sherman's replacement, who will start at the end of the month. While veterans say they support Wondrow, she's the 4th person in a matter of a year they must be patient with as she trains and again build trust. To get the care their country promised. Again, Lewis faces a recall election a week from today. This is the second time voters in the county tried to recall him. The first attempt nearly a year ago also included another county board member, but those petitions weren't filed properly. Lewis said in his last election that this would be his final term on the county board, and he said it again in our interview.